My guy Tyler Creator. No, he's not actually my guy. But Tyler the Creator. I don't know what happened and why his tweets have came up recently. I don't know what stemmed from it, but it's a lot of nasty shit that Tyler was saying back in the day. And but I've said this in a lot of different times as far as how long do we hang on to it. Ice has went through this a few times with his tweets, and people bring it up all the time, every year, and try to force Ice to apologize and shit like that.
What tweet? Oh, he had colorism tweets.
Oh yeah, Ice was a nasty nigga on Twitter.
Was
Um,
he worse than Maul? Because Maul had his day too.
it was like
God.
tweet like a black woman,
Oh,
and
he
then
was doing tweet like a black. Okay, yes,
yeah,
the
he
the
was
the
doing that
12s, the
type of shit.
13s. Yeah, they was heavy. They was heavy.
Yeah, Ice was a nasty nigga. So I put some of Tyler the Creator's tweets in the jumbo. One of them said, let me see. I hate Black History Month. Why the fuck do we have to fucking separate niggas still? Oh, it's paying homage to our heroes. Fuck that. He said, I hate the color black. He said, some black chick works here. He had a song lyric in where he was like, the black girl mad because my bitch is vanilla. He had a lot of shit going on in his songs and his tweets, in which are being resurfaced. I want to know from y'all, is there a level of accountability that he has to take? Y'all know how I feel about
No,
accountability over the internet. You don't
no,
know
No,
these niggas.
no,
no,
Yeah, that
no.
shit
You
on
don't.
But
no,
he is deleting the tweets though. That's the part that I
no.
At this
found
point,
odd.
I'm gonna be honest. As a darkie myself, I'm gonna be honest. No, there's no level of accountability. I want any of y'all to take, because there's probably people in this space that was tweeting like that back in
I
2012.
think everybody was tweeting crazy. In 2012, niggas was getting their shit off.
I didn't have no tweets
Not
disparaging
me.
dark skinned women.
You
I'm gonna
got
be honest. I
disparaging
never
shit
had
now,
that.
Kenya.
I never had that.
Not
I'm gonna
me.
be honest. But Rashad, as far as black people specifically and black girls, no, or black boys, I never. That everybody that's not that, yeah, black. I think that sentiment has recognized what's going on and to move accordingly. But it's not for everyone else to change, because that's like expecting white people to change. And I told you that's crazy. That's not gonna happen.
So, and then I want, because I want to hear from the women first. But I do want to ask a question, because these tweets are 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Do y'all give any credence to a nigga just might be different now? That's what he was on. That was the vibes. Because that was the atmosphere of
No,
Twitter. Like, we can't act crazy.
No,
no.
That was the
Rashad,
No.
you
atmosphere of Twitter.
don't have a that the atmosphere was very. I get that you saying at that time it was okay to joke like that and to have those sentiments. But I'm just saying, I don't think that goes away individually, because colorism doesn't go away. Like community wise speaking or societally speaking, it doesn't go away. Anti-blackness, if we branch it out, one more level, anti-blackness does not go away. So yes, white people can come back and say, yeah, I didn't mean to say nigga 30 times, back when I was 17, but I'm off that now. Yeah, they might not publicly ever say that anymore, but deep down, deep seated in your brain, you just might still look at me and be like, nigga. Like, so,
Nigga.
so it's just like,
You said the
so
ladies
what?
first.
Because are we gonna, like, we would have to cancel so many people. We never got Lil Wayne out of here. Beautiful black woman, I bet that bitch look better red. Like, are you kidding me? We would have to get so many
Whoa.
people out of here if we're really
No,
gonna
that
go
one's
this
not
route.
that bad. That one's
Yeah, at
not
least
that
he
bad.
didn't say white or
Yeah,
vanilla.
yeah,
What?
that one's not that bad.
I ain't gonna lie,
I've
sweetest. That
looked
was kind
at,
of egregious.
Like I'm
I've
That's
saying,
a
looked at.
great.
it
She
Hold on,
looks
hold
it
on.
better
is that
red.
bad.
I looked at brighter
It is
people
that
and
bad.
seen that they look better darker. Is that am I
That's just okay.
trifling
I
for
know.
that?
And I'm trying to be the only troll,
I'm
man.
This
It is
trifling for
this
that
that.
bad.
not
That's crazy.
this the yeah. Because
So
it
I
don't
see
go
a
that way,
brighter
friend.
bitch and
Hush,
I'd be
hush.
like, she right, right. So if I say she look better dark, now it's oh my god, he's the panderer. Like I don't know. There has to be a certain line where
Whoa.
people are just like,
Subconsciously,
okay,
because
Find
sweetest,
dark
you're
skinned
because
women
that's the
attractive.
problem though. Subconsciously, most people don't ever think that. Subconsciously, nobody is thinking people look better darker. So so
fairs.
I mean, women
so it's
though,
like,
women
what?
think that.
All right, hold on, wait. Let's get to the hands real
Am I
quick.
allowed to speak? I
No,
know
don't
you
get to
said
the
women
hands. Get to
first.
me.
Did
Say
you
Yeah,
you
I
just
want
want
to
to
say
get
get
the
that?
to the
ladies.
hand.
Get to me, nigga,
I want
and
to
then
get
you
to
gonna
the.
get to the hands.
I want to. Sweetest, was your damn hand up? Go ahead. I
It
thought you gave your
was.
point.
It was.
Go
No, I
ahead.
didn't.
And,
No.
and then we got patience. And if Crystal want to talk, and Pixie.
Okay. Like I just feel like
Oh,
he's an aristocrat. Like, you know what I mean? To think that he's changed with the more notoriety that he has in this day and age, I'm pretty sure he's worse now. And when we keep having such like visceral reactions to people being themselves, you're just trying to browbeat people into covertism, right? So I think people should be a bit more apathetic to these type of things. Keep it and do what you want to do with that type of fucking information instead of trying to bully somebody into saying, no, that's bad. Don't say it. Well, I don't know what you guys expected when it came to celebrities. Celebrities don't give a fuck about y'all. I thought we all knew all skin folk wasn't kinfolk until things like this come around, and then all y'all, all people's feelings is hurt. And I do think it comes from a sense of a low racial self-esteem. And I mean, like, what the fuck do you care for? Like, why do you care about what this nigga who don't give a fuck about you saying about black people? He's not doing anything for the community. The nigga makes crazy music. Like, why are we
Disgusting.
surprised? Why are we surprised?
That's
It's
what,
more so.
and also, how convenient. I'm also clocking the black community. Y'all be full of shit, and that's why I be saying some of the stuff I say, and I hold some of the stuff I hold because it's very telling that it was that type of stuff that got y'all to start saying that this nigga was making rape and
The
very
real black
misogynistic
community
and
don't listen to
sexist
Tyler the Creator.
in remarks for years, but that didn't do it. But the anti-black stuff did. I know what y'all care about.
The
Please, as soon as
black
he start talking
community
about niggers,
was
Hold on,
not
It's
wait, hold on,
listening.
wait.
performative.
it's so
It's mad
performative. It's
Hold on, hold on,
performative.
hold
performative,
on.
bro.
Go ahead, patience. How you feeling today? Okay, thanks. That's crazy. Yeah, but it does seem like because the ladies up here, let me play great. The ladies up here is saying that there shouldn't be a level of accountability, but I think that digging up these tweets because we've seen it with everybody, pretty much. As soon as somebody get popping, they going to look up their old tweets.
So I'm
I
just
find that
like,
odd. I
and
think
it's
that's weird to
always. But
me.
here's the thing. If you've ever said anti-black stuff in your whole life,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The things I've heard other black people say to black people, are y'all anti-black?
Facts.
Y'all say the most
it's just right. It
disgusting.
get
Y'all say the most disgusting things to
how
post.
many black
Yo, I'm
men
just trying to figure out.
call black women
One mic.
comfortably bed wenches
Yeah,
with
like
their heart and chest?
I just be trying to figure out like where we draw the line of what's
Do you guys know
anti-black,
what a
what's
bed
not
wench is?
anti-black.
It's
Yeah,
all virtue
like you know what I
signaling.
mean.
It
So
is all virtue signaling, man. Please, that's why
All
I'm
right,
like,
hold
I
on, wait.
honestly don't care.
Let's get to the hands. Thank you, patience for the backstory, because I damn sure ain't know. I thought it was weird, but I still think it's weird when you go look up old people's old tweets. But go ahead. If Crystal want to talk, if not, we gonna get the pixie, then we gonna start getting to the fellas.
I agree with a lot of what was just said. When people show you who they are, believe them. Like whatever he said, and it we gonna have to move on with life. But he said what he said. Now he just, he got to deal with the consequences. But I do agree, like pulling up the old tweets and shit. Like if that's how he feel. That's how he feel. Like I don't understand why we. I mean, I like my shit open. Like if you're gonna be racist, be racist. Like don't stand on your shit. And I like to know that that's how you feel, so that I can move accordingly.
They
And
trying to hold him
I,
accountable, Crystal, trying
I
to
just,
make him
but,
because he's trying to be pro black now. They like, what about all this
right.
pro stuff you did in the past? And it's like,
It's like, what about
My
it?
question is accountable to what though? Like, what is it going to change in the
I
grand
guess
scheme of
he needs a
things?
more black audience. Maybe that's what he needs right now, so he won't go through that stuff. But at the end of the day, I hate to say this like this. I don't care what a what. Why would a black man who has some type of self hate, because he don't date black people at all, black men or nothing. He only date white people. Why would I care what he got to say about black
Agreed.
women?
No, I 100% agree. Like,
Like,
like it's
fuck him. And he's
are
standing
my
on it.
bills
He's
gonna
not
get paid?
addressing it. He just deleting the tweet. So yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
that's the whole shit to me. Why you
I just,
deleting the tweets,
just
fam? Stand
what
on your
delete? Yeah,
shit.
nah, stand on your shit, bro. Leave him
Because
up.
he trying to be pro black now. He look crazy trying to be pro black now
No,
if he
leave
got
him
all the
up. Leave
anti
you
black
said what you
tweets.
said. Leave
Like,
him up, bro. Stand behind what you said. And like
Uh,
you said, he like, bro, you fucking
There
white.
was, I
Like,
mean,
dude.
I there was a shift. I guess if you're like a major person, a celebrity, because yeah, like if you don't owe your audience anything per se. Outside of you make what you make, right? They take what they take. But I think that given the climate, I think I would just like to see people stand in their shit. I don't want it to be that there was a social or political shift and all of a sudden black became like semi okay and now everybody switched up. No, like I want everybody to stay anti-black, stay colorist, stay like every just stand on y'all squares and don't move. So I could discern who's who around here. Just
And
please.
I can
remember
respect
the
you more.
shift
And
when it
I actually
became all
respect.
about
I actually
natural
respect you
hair and
more for
black
standing
girl
on your shit.
magic and black boy? We remember the roach jokes and the team light skin and the team
A
dark skin.
roast
I
beef
remember all that shit.
coochie.
I
Y'all
remember
say
doing y'all. They
this.
used to
Y'all
say
say
people.
this
Yeah,
to
they
the
used to
things
say
who
black women look
support.
like roaches. They used to say light skinned
I
girls
don't
don't
know.
text back. They used to say all that shit used to rock. Don't change. That's who you were, because this wouldn't happen when you were like 10, 11. Tyler was 22 tweeting that shit. That's how you feel, bro. Stand on it.
Patience, what you was doing at 22?
You know
Cooking
what?
At
dope.
22, I'm not gonna lie, I was dating a white. Yeah, I was dating a white
Oh,
man.
brother,
Oh,
get
that's
Kenya
Kenya,
crazy.
ass out of
come
here.
on, man.
Kicker.
What bad? What
Kick.
sound,
No,
Kenya?
no, but that's the thing.
Damn, get Kenya
I never
ass
lied
up
about.
out of
I'm
here,
proud
man.
Never
of
lied
you.
about
I'm
who I
proud of
was.
you.
Hold on, let's get to the hands. Let's go. Pixie, and then we got Frost. No, we got Pixie, A Dog, and
White man
Frost,
up
and then
one.
Play Grape. Go ahead, Pixie. What's the word?
What's up, everybody? Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, first and foremost, this is something that die-hard, long-term Tyler the Creator fans have been dreading or kind of just expecting for the longest time. I want everybody to understand that Tyler is a edge lord. If you don't know what an edge lord is, go ahead and look it up. I don't have the time to explain it.
Is that porn?
Uh,
Man, I'm gonna need
no,
an
edgelord
explanation.
is literally a troll, but even further. That
Oh,
being said, that's literally who he was. That's how he made the music.
Sounds
Look at
gay.
Loiter Sprout. Please, I need it with no interruptions. Hold on. You know, that like look up Squad, you name it. There was a point that he said very, very, very vehemently that he wanted to step away from that kind of point of view. He said it, but the problem was similar to what Patience said, and this is where I kind of I agree, but I feel like I want to expound further. He did not. He addressed it. He said it. He said, "I want to move away from that. That's not who I am. I was being a fuck boy. I was." Doing bullshit. I was being young and doing bullshit, right? All of them in Lloyd Squad were that way. None of them were absolved. Earl was doing weird shit. Frank was doing weird shit. Who else? Any of them were doing weird ass shit. Mind you, one of them has a fucking Emmy, well awarded. Now, all of them, right? So I'm so sorry. Somebody's background is kind of hot.
oh, that's Kenya.
Kenya,
Hold up,
Kenya, that's you.
Kenya, mute up. I think she talking to the folks at the place. Go
Oh,
ahead,
okay.
Pixie.
I'll try to push through. But my point is that this is something that they were all weird. Now they're delivered. Blah 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 blah. What the problem was with Tyler is that he never went ahead and really fully turned around his fan base. He never alienated that very white fan base or very like trolley kind of fan base. Some of them got turned off, but not fully. And then now he's there talking to a fan base that does not understand blackness. Point blank period. To the point that they don't. A lot of them don't like his new stuff, and they like it just because they like Odd Future, and it's gonna be a difficult upward battle for him.
Go ahead. Cause I remember those times. I just never paid attention to Odd Future, but I did think them niggas was weird. Go ahead, A Dog. What's the word? How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. Frosty can go up before me if you want.
Now we
No,
got the
go
people who
ahead,
ain't
A
Okay,
talk
dog.
okay.
yet.
You good?
You
Go
You
good? You
ahead,
good,
A
good?
bro?
Dog.
So one, I just wanted to say to a point, or a couple points, but to the point I heard a bit ago of Tyler don't do nothing for black people. He just makes crazy music. I think making art. People were saying that about Kendrick and shit too. What's he done for black people? Making art is doing something for people. So I'll let that
Oh, brother.
be there.
Jesus.
Number
Hold on,
two.
wait. Let them land, sweetest.
Number
Go ahead, A Dog.
two. Um, the whole thing about like if you're anti-black, you should stay there. He expressed his love for D'Angelo long back when he was doing that stuff as well. Like he would not play both sides, but he was not flip flopping, but just like he held two different like perspectives of that stuff. Like there was stuff about black culture that he liked, there's stuff that he didn't. I don't think that's a difficult thing to understand. Last point, to Pixie's point, yeah, he was pretty much just an edge lord, just a troll, doing shit to piss off certain people. He didn't just do it to black people. He pissed off white people. He pissed off all types of people. He did Asian jokes. He did all types of shit. So
Yeah, to y'all point, he does have this tweet in the jumbo in where, god damn, y'all niggas. It says crackers, niggas, chinks, wetbacks. Come on, nigga, let's fucking vote. So he is talking about everybody. I think obviously when you couple that with your song lyrics talking about black women, because honestly, I don't think that what's that shit? The Black History Month tweet. I don't necessarily see that as the craziest thing in the world. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a lot of people who feel that way for whatever reason. I don't agree with it, but I don't think somebody's saying why the fuck do we have Black History Month. He might not know the history. I don't think that that's something that's anti-black. He does have some things that I do deem anti-black, but that one isn't it. Uh, Go ahead. Who we got? Kari. He ain't spoken. Then we got Frost. What's the word, Kari?
I didn't even know I was on stage. I hit that by accident. My
Oh
bad. I
shit.
was
Oh,
just chilling, listening.
appreciate you. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Frost.
Controversial take. If I see two or more black men walking down the street, I have to cross the street.
You
But
scared? Get a
under
dog.
all conversation, huh?
I said you scared? Get a dog.
But no, no, no. That's just part of the rage bait. Anyway, Tyler the Creator is no different than that, man. If you read the tweets and the time it happened, he's just rage baiting and going with the trend or whatever the hell is going on in that time. I mean, obviously he's getting older now and he's looking back at a lot of the things and he's like, oh shit, I probably need to remove some of this stuff and move on. And obviously, the women are right. His fan base grew around that, and he built a fan base on that. So obviously, they're not gonna take his, this new refound version of him. I guess is what he's going after. I guess um, lightly. So you're not gonna be like, hey, this is who you are. Shit, you created this. You can't be mad at the outcome of it. What you put in is what you got out of it. So, I agree with the ladies on that. But I think there is gonna be growth for him, and I think people should just start paying attention to that because people gonna always grow from who they were when they were younger. No one, hopefully, most people don't stay the same. So.
Yeah, that
I
that
think he grew, but I don't think his audience did, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I believe. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That's what I'm saying. Like his audience should know that, okay, he grew up over time. Now you have to respect the new version of him and which route he's going with it. So
Go ahead, Real. Is play great up here? No. Go ahead, Real. Real once. Oh,
I got a customer. I'll be back.
All right, bet. Go ahead, Pixie.
Sorry, my bad. So this is the thing. I feel like Tyler's fans suffer from what he used to suffer from, which is a lot of arrested development. The difference is that Tyler did some kind of growing and they did not. And that's the thing though. When you go ahead and you're an edge lord and you attract these kind of people, right? Not everybody has the discernment. Some people do it with discernment, right? But there's a lot of people, name them incels, whatever the case is, that really just don't understand it and that's how they think. So when you attract that kind of fan base, that's what they're going to keep going with. They're going to be like, you're trolling until you're not trolling, That's what they're going to keep doing. So I think this is a full just disclosure of the fact that he has not done enough legwork to kind of reform his fan base in that sense. There are people that like understand the nuance of it. Like I like to say I'm chronically online, so I understood the 2011, 2012, rage baiting tweets, and I was on Tumblr. There's people that, ventured into Ebon's world, you name it, right? But a lot of the people that listen to him now, they don't understand that. A lot of the people that he has now, he's on the stage that he is, don't understand that kind of thing. So they see it as automatically and ultimately as like, this is anti-black because first and foremost, not that it isn't, but they don't understand that he was like, I'm just kidding, haha. Like, they don't get that. They don't get that it was done out of like, just to get a reaction. The problem is, I don't know. I wonder how he's going to be able to do that because in my opinion, I don't feel like he's going to be able to keep a fan base. If he doesn't reform fully or do something about it.
Yeah, we don't fuck with Tyler no way as far as musically, so I don't think it would affect him musically because obviously to what Patience said, it was the whites that said fuck D'Angelo where the music at, nigga. And so I don't think that it'll affect him in that aspect. I do think people age, I'm 35, aim high school bum fights. So niggas was just were actually how they felt. Now, I'll give Tyler more grace than I give a white person, but I do feel like that's not necessary. It's difficult because yes, he did say these things. And I'm
Mm.
speaking from an aspect of where the anti-black or the things for women, like they weren't directed to me. So I can't tell you how to feel. But for me, it's just like, I mean, this shit 12 years ago.
Well,
Go ahead,
well, Rashad,
huh? Go ahead, real.
Rashad, I was gonna say when I was 22, I wasn't talking like this. And being 22 doesn't excuse your anti-blackness. Also, they reward people for being anti-black. A lot of famous people got tweets like this. You go back and dig in their tweets. A lot of famous people got a lot of anti-black tweets. They reward them for this. This is why they still. Dave Chappelle talked about this on a show where he was like, they wouldn't let him say nigger, but they would let him say. I mean, they wouldn't let him say fag, but they would let him say nigger. And he was like, I'm not a nigger either. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like for the anti-blackness, they'll let you say that. This is why they go on the radio. They'll let you say nigger and all this. But as soon as you say fag or I don't want to say it, shoe that starts with a J. As soon as you say something like that, you know what I'm saying? They're silencing you. The FCC coming after you. You got to start apologizing. So they get rewarded for anti-blackness. He was doing this to probably appeal and get on. You know what I'm saying? This was just him trying to get on. He was, he probably, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that he didn't mean it, but I don't know how he meant it because only he wrote it. You know what I'm saying? But in general, I wouldn't have did it to get on. You still lame for that. You lame for putting us down just to get on. I think that's lame. Don't try to backpack. Don't try to backpedal now and backtrack. Oh, I didn't mean it. No, nigga, you said what you said. Stand on it, my nigga. Stand on it. That's how you got famous. You did what you had to do to get famous. You know what I'm saying? I respect your growth. But what I'm saying is a nigga like you is dangerous in our community anyway, because this just shows that you will sell us out to get ahead, my nigga. So I don't know, man. I'm not rocking.
Yeah, I think it's lame. I'm not saying that it's not. I don't think it was okay, but I do think that that was a culture. We're gonna get to Patience, and then we got O, and we got A Dog, Frost, and Pixie.
Actually, Pixie is the one who made me think of this with the audience. And I'm like, because on one hand, you don't
Could it be like I can say something, but y'all niggas can't? It can't be that. Like we black, we can say shit to each other that folks can't say. True, that's true. Go ahead. Oh, what's the word? How you feeling today?
Hey, good afternoon, man. Hey, happy Monday for sure. I think this is a dope conversation as always, man. You be ahead of the curve, but it's wild to hear so many brilliant people speak, and you're exactly right, right? The two beautiful women that spoke before me, hit the nail on the coffin, right? It's appeasing too, like. Art is art, right? And art is subjective and things of that nature. I don't fuck with no coons, right? I don't fuck with people that talk down on my people at all. I don't give a fuck who you are. Right? If Malcolm X could have talked down on my people and went on that coon shit, and I would stop, championing him as well. So it doesn't matter as far as who the person is, the message that you're bringing across, right? Your popularity. So it's going to spread like wildfire. He does need to stand on his ideology then, right? Yeah, I was young, I was stupid, I was ignorant, and it is what it is, right? It's art, right? So he can say because he's an artist. But black people, what are we gonna do about it? Right? We always complain, 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 and never do shit about it, really, right? But complain, right? We're not gonna stop streaming his music. We're not going to sit up here and boycott his golf lane or what have you. We're not going to do none of that shit. We just going to sit back, complain, point the finger, and say, yeah, when you was 22, you was a fucked up individual. Well, yeah, I know a lot of fucked up 22-year-olds, but you were still black. You were black, black. Big lips, big nose, ass, black, black, right?
Whoa.
No define that. You know what I mean? Now, I can say that because my lips are big and my nose big. Sorry, you know what I mean?
Nigger.
You know what I mean? Don't get it fucked up now. I'm a nigger too. You know what I mean? But it
Whoa.
is what it is.
But see, oh, we don't stream
You
his
doing the
music.
same
That's
thing he
different.
doing.
Yeah, who is
We
streaming?
don't
I'm
do.
gonna be honest. I'm so
Who
tired of
listen
y'all
to this
saying that.
nigga?
I can't name you one Tyler song. Right, I couldn't name you one. I've never heard it. Nobody's listening to that music,
Wait,
and I don't know any
hold
black
on,
people
wait,
that
This
wait,
listen
is
to him
all
either.
assumption.
Hold on, wait, and you know that that's
wait.
rich, and that I want O to finish, but god damn it, that's rich because black folks bringing up these old tweets, but don't even listen to the motherfucker anyway, and so you want to hold them to a level of accountability of aha, look what you said, we got you, but when you didn't know about it, like you wasn't fucking with Tyler,
No,
Exactly.
so
because
what we
Rashad is
doing?
still black. He's still black. He
Everyone,
still panders to us. So we gotta hold you accountable. You act like you're not
Yeah,
going to.
yeah.
I don't know. That was you,
Here
King.
goes the
My
mute
bad.
button again.
My
God
bad.
oh,
Go
I'm
damn.
ahead, King.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I think and patience. You're exactly right.
Exactly.
Because as of late,
No, he does not, bro.
he
Y'all
kind of
fucking
been
support
like
Cardi
black,
B.
Hold on,
No,
wait.
he
black.
Let
does
O finish
not.
real quick, and we're
No,
gonna
he
get
Yeah,
to
does
I
King.
not.
think I think lately, and it's even in interviews, you know what I mean? He's referred to himself like this little black boy, this black boy, black, 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 black. And he's been pushing that rhetoric, you know what I mean? Which he should, right? But at the same token, we do need to hold him accountable because he's a representation of us. Right? Wrong,
No, he
wrong, right,
not.
and
But
different.
here's the thing. When
I
Doja,
also
because
listen to Tyler. You know what I mean? I listen to
do
music.
y'all listen to Doja Cat? Y'all like her?
First of all,
I love
Doge.
me
Wait,
some
No,
wait, wait.
but
Doja.
patience.
I
Did you
love
see the tweet
Doja.
where
I
the
love
Wait,
black
wait.
guy was
Doja.
like, the only reason that they didn't, because everybody was like, oh, you guys are harder on Doja, or you guys like tried to get Doja out of here, but you let Tyler slide. And the black guy, he was like, we don't like Doja because she doesn't date black men, right? So it's like whoever feels
But
That
that's
is
specifically
so ridiculous.
hit.
that's not yeah, that's not the only reason. It was because she was in white spaces
That is
expressing
ridiculous.
what are we talking about here?
Who cares?
Oh, probably. Probably, but let's not say that Doja wasn't in white spaces talking her shit. You know what I mean? So therefore, both of them wrong. They're equally wrong. I still think Doja is a dope ass artist. You know what I mean?
We
Like, what
don't
the
like
fuck?
Doja because we look at Doja as a white girl. We gotta come on, man. We gotta stop.
I mean,
We tap dancing.
she is.
We don't look
You
at
No,
her as no
know.
black
y'all don't
woman.
like Doja. I
No, you
love
guys,
Doja.
but Rashad, you guys only started thinking that way about her when she shaved her head and lost weight. Because when
No,
she
Nah,
when
was
this
wearing
she
her
hoe
don't.
was
wigs and she
saying
had a
bitch,
fat
She's
ass
bitch, I'm a
head,
fine.
cow. When she was saying bitch, I'm a cow,
when
yeah.
she came out like that, y'all was on her
How
body.
was
What are you
that
talking about?
white?
She definitely was black.
No, we niggas probably thought that she looked good, but niggas love Snow.
No, you thought that
Nobody
she
thought
was
white.
black though. Nobody ever thought
Nah, I
white
never
when they
thought she was
saw
Being
white
Doja.
weird
ever.
and on the
Man,
Nobody ever
internet
thought
don't
that.
make you
Yeah,
What are you
white.
yeah,
talking
they
about?
Yeah,
knew.
Yeah, I
They
she
never
a
knew.
thought
Oreo
Doja.
yes
though.
they
She
I
do.
thought
a,
Doja
No,
Cat
they
was
Bye,
black
don't.
Rachel. They
all
knew
day
that.
long.
Go ahead.
They
she a
knew.
Oreo, but I never thought that she was white ever.
Exactly.
Who's
The
next? A
girl
dog.
literally
A
has
dog then
horsey
Frost.
hair.
All right.
Go ahead, A
I was
dog. Then
just
we then
gonna
Frost.
say the generalizations and assumptions about the race of Tyler's audience is like mind blowing. Not only because he started off when he was like edgy and all that, as involving every fucking way. He was the same Rainbow Coalition type nigga that he is today. He's just more, I don't know, fucking upscale or, what
Baby,
got
we
more
have
money, whatever.
eyes. We can
Mature,
see. We can
Yeah, I
see.
mature.
was there. I've been a fan.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
know.
For you to say that Tyler doesn't have a white audience, so it's an assumption.
I
No, you
didn't
can. You
say
know how
he
many
didn't have
concerts?
a white audience. I
Do
said
you
he
know
had a
how old
rainbow
Gang is?
coalition,
Like,
which means
it's a majority white audience.
it
Hold on, wait. Let him
Hey,
finish.
includes
Let him get
patience.
it off.
Somebody
it
did
He can
say
get it
that.
off, but that's
includes
not something I made up or
it
assumed. It's a fact.
includes white people. It's not only white people,
I didn't say only. It's
whether it's
majority.
majority
Okay.
or not. There are still other people that express similar sentiments.
But you came up here to argue the little bit.